Yeah, so here we have a bar here at the left side, and the right side content will have some grid part. So doesn't matter whether you put the text or image, doesn't matter here, but we should have a grid like this, 3 or 4 columns. So when your device width changes, the divs and the left bar should not get narrow for content. Okay, so you need to change the display and width, everything according to the device width. So whenever a device get changes, okay. So when you're working on smartphones, if you open the web page on smartphones, you please just take care about the responsives here. Okay, so in the smartphone, the portrait view should display only one column at a time, but not 3 columns. Okay, and the same view, when if you open on the desktop, that should display 3 columns at a time. Okay, 3 columns when if it is in the desktop view, only one column if it is in the small computing device, either in the tablet or mobile phone. Okay, so here right side will be having the links. So what we have did in the previous like assignment, not previous, I mean the first assignment of CSS. So it did an example with a grid, and left side we have some links. So just take the same page and try to make it responsive. Okay, now let me show you the menu here. So how do we make the responsive menu? I'll let you know. Yeah, so this type of menu is okay here when if we have more number of menu items. So when you have more, if you try to zoom in the screen, see the contents are floating like they're going to breaking the line. Okay, the line is going to be break down and there appeared the new line. Okay, but sometimes it's not good to display the menu items in the next line. So whenever your device bit changes automatically, better to make them as a toggle. Okay, let me show you what is a toggle. And also the display of these items will not be from floating from left to right, then they'll be floated from top to bottom. That is in the normal flow, that like how the list items will be floated. Okay, so let us work out on that. Okay, anyways, let me remove one item. Okay, and here I need a button. I'll download a toggle image. Yeah, this one. This is called toggle image. కావ్య ఇంటర్నెట్ ఆగిపోయింది చూడు. కావ్య ఎందుకు ఆపావే? పనికి మాలిందానా? ఎందుకు ఆపావు ఇంటర్నెట్? సేయ్ ఏం బుద్ధి లేదు నీకు? క్లాస్ జరుగుతుంటే let me save the image. Okay, then so by default we need to hide this toggle image because by default the screen is going to be a mobile, desktop. That is not, desktop is the default screen, but mobile is not a default. So we need to ready the image img, or let us make it as a toggle display would be none, by default none. According to the screen we need to display the toggle, then the rest of the menu will be floated after that. So image should be here. img-src toggle menu.png. The class name is toggle. Okay, now so this is the default view. Let me increase the box sizes, font size, everything. So if you're able to view, then it's fine. Can you able to view this? Okay, right? Because for responsive we should not zoom in. Without zoom in you have to do the responsive designing, that's why. Then after that once if you've done the responsive rules and everything, then we can zoom it. So toggle menu, now yeah, that is fine. Now so let us write the media rule. So how to write the media rule? @media only screen. We need to take care about this width. Okay, if the maximum width is 768 pixel means whenever screen gets to the greater than or equal to, sorry, less than or equal to 768, so less than or equal to means that is going to be maximum width, it's not a minimum width. Okay, so whenever screen gets to the 768 pixel, if it is less than or equal to 768 pixel, what to do? First of all, for toggle, change the toggle display. By default that was none. Here I'll make it as block. Okay, let me zoom in. Yeah, so here it toggle comes here, and we need to change the size of that. Width 100 pixel is enough, I think so. Oh, okay, then 50. Still I can reduce. Yeah, let it be 40. Can you see here? When I will zoom out, the toggle will disappear. When I zoom in, then only the toggle will come here. So the problem comes when the problem comes here. See, at this size, actually the menu items are coming down at this size. Now, what is the size of the screen now? Present size of the screen. Just inspect, and put your mouse pointer on the body. Just read the width here. Can you see the width? Can you see the width here? See, look at my mouse pointer. Just observe here at this point. When I put the mouse, just have a look at here at this point right now. You'll be getting the dimension, the body dimension. What is the dimension? 530.4 by 144.4. So that is the width of the screen. So at screen 550 pixel, you'll be getting that problem. Okay, so let us work out for 550. Even we need to consider the padding space here, so we'll make it as 575. Okay, for safe side, we'll make it as 575. So the whenever the maximum width is 575 pixel, that means whenever the menu items started, whenever the menu items come down for the new line, then it appears. See here. Okay, I think you can reduce by 560. Would be better, or 550 is enough. See, both will happen at the same time. Okay. So what is the alternate view here? So we cannot display it from left to right. Is there any alternative for this? Yeah, that is from top to bottom, like a mobile menu. You can make a mobile menu here that will be displayed in from top to bottom. Okay. Now what to do? So toggle is coming. When you click on the toggle, then only the menu item should be displayed. Otherwise, no. Okay. So clicking on the toggle menu, that will be displayed. It's a kind of, that is purely, that is a JavaScript program. But how will you do this with CSS? I'll show you. But along with CSS, you'll not be getting the fully functional toggle menu. But of course, we can have at least the display. That would be fine. Okay. Let us see. Yeah. So first of all, let us hide this. Hide the nav. Okay. Display none. Yeah. That is not in the display now. But before making it as display none, we need to change the style of that nav. This navigation style should be changed, because what's the style here we have applied for another list, the nav. The nav list items are floated from left to right. Okay, we'll change that now. Dot now li float none. None in the sense it is not from left to right, like this, from top to bottom. Okay, so did you understand this? Then we'll make it is in a make them and float. Let me write now. Sorry, height. Yeah, this is better. Okay, now the problem is here we are going to hide the now, isn't it? How? Display as none. Okay, then when you want to display the navigation, whenever the toggle image gets a hover, whenever the toggle image gets a hover, the nav will be display as block. When you put the mouse on the toggle image, the nav should be displayed. Okay, see, it's not working because whenever you would like to apply the hovers using CSS, the hover element should be the parent to the element which you would like to apply the rule. To which element you'd like to apply the rule block display here? To the nav. The nav should be the child to the toggle. How could it be the parent here? So I'll do one thing. I'll remove the image from here. Li okay. So I'm making the toggle as a list item. Here the toggle itself is a list item. Let me remove the toggle class for the image now. So I'm making the class toggle for the list item, but not for the image. Okay. Then internally we need to take care about another unordered list here and need to remove the class now for this. Consider another UL with class now. See, now nav is the child to this list item, isn't it? So whenever you close the UL here, very close, yeah, first close the UL, then LI. Now entire the navigation is in the another list item. Who is the list item? The toggle. Now toggle is a parent to all these navs. Now you can simply do that. When you hover on the toggle, just open the nav. Change the nav to block. Okay. So by default the toggle, not toggle. Okay. Toggle image should be displayed. Should display that. By default, the toggle image will be hidden, will be display none. Okay, let it be. I think it's fine. So let us test this. Okay, list is displaying, but not exact view. We are getting that. So let us remove the display none for a while. Hmm, display none. Toggle image. Now, hmm, just a second. Okay, okay, okay. I understand. Okay, instead of doing like this, I'll do one thing. Hmm, a div. I'll make it in a div. I'm writing a new class, navbar. Okay. Okay. So now there is no way, definitely we need to go for the uh, JavaScript here. Don't worry. It's very easy. It's not that much difficult here. So I've just downloaded the jQuery version 3.2.1 here. This is the jQuery library. Before working on jQuery, we need to download the library because all the ready-made functions and prototypes, jQuery functions, whatever the stuff related to the jQuery, predefined stuff, that will be available in the jQuery library. This is the library version. So just downloaded that and include that script with src, script src, because that was a script. And here the src property this will be used to load the jQuery library. Actually, we need to give the URL, but we have a local file. Just copy the file name .js. The type of the file is going to be JS script. Okay. Now we need to start our scripting. This is for our script. This is the library, loading the library, then you can work it out on the library. So this is like how you set the class path for Java program and how you are writing your program. Okay, before writing Java program you should set the class path settings. This is like how we are setting the path to the library API. This is the API. Okay, and then here in the script tag we need to write your own script. Okay, so whenever the image gets toggle, whenever the toggle gets a click, that's it, right? Actually that image is here. When you click on this image, whenever you click on this image, the menu should be displayed, right? What's the class name of that? Toggle, right? No need to worry, just observe here. I'm just starting the selector. What is the selector? Toggle. This is jQuery selector, same as like CSS selector only. For CSS selector we don't put this bracket dollar symbol and everything, just we use a selector like this only for CSS. Okay, and this is jQuery. So in the jQuery we need to put the selectors in the double quotes that should be encapsulated in the brackets, bracket prefixed by a dollar symbol. Okay, this dollar is the namespace of jQuery. The jQuery naming space will be done by the dollar symbol. Even the dollar symbol will be used for Angular also. Dot. There is a method called on. That on method receives a click, and whenever we click on that toggle, some function should be done. We need to execute a function. If the toggle gets on click event, whenever click on the toggle, so and so function will be executed. What is the function? This is the function. This is an anonymous function. This function will be executed whenever on click on toggle. When you click on the toggle, this function, the function body will be executed. So here we need to write the code to be executed. We should write the code to be executed here. Whatever the things should be executed, we have to write here. Okay, so by default the nav here is hidden. The nav is in the hidden state now. At this device width, we have specified the 550 pixel at the size. The nav was hidden. Let us display that nav. What's the class name? Nav. So what is the selector here? Nav. For every selector in the jQuery, we need to use like this. Nav dot toggle. Toggle is a method. So whenever the element is in the hidden state, that will be displayed. Whenever the element is in display state, that will be hidden. That's called toggle. Of course, we can also make a method, direct method called show. See, you'll not be getting this type of comfortable in the core JavaScript. In the core JavaScript, we have to do lot of things. Document dot get element by ID, lot of things. The DOM by using core JavaScript would be very difficult. That's why we are going to choose frameworks like jQuery, Angular. These are the JavaScript framework which simplifies your work. We don't have the show method, toggle method in the jQuery and the JavaScript that was available in the jQuery because this is a framework built on the top of JavaScript. Okay. Where is Shekhar? Hello. Okay, right. So I'm selecting what here? Now. That means unordered list. The unordered list will be shown. When it will be shown? Actually, this code is encapsulated into a function. This is the function. And when this function will be executed? Whenever receives on click. On click on which element? Toggle. Wherever you have the toggle element, I mean the image, when you click on that image receives the on click event and it passes the event to the function. Whenever it passes the event to the function, this function will be executed automatically, and that function will execute the instruction here. What is the instruction? The now should be show. We need to display the now. That's it. Refresh. Just click on this. Did you see that? Now the now appears here. Okay, but again when you click on this image, the now should be hidden. You need to hide that again if it receives another click event. So when if it is in show, when if it is in display state, that should be hide. When if it is in hide state, that should be display. That's why instead of show here, we can write the function, direct function toggle. So there is no business logic here. The business logic is already done in the toggle. Toggle is a ready-made function. Okay, of course we can make our own toggle function also. I can write that, but don't get afraid of that logic. Okay, let me show you that. So if dollar dot now is uh, the property we need to use here mm, is visible, I think so. Okay, so this is the condition. What is the condition there? I'm just checking the now is visible. Visible is a property, a ready-made property, is a predefined property. Okay, is the function name, and this is function is going to check if the nav is visible or not. If the nav is visible, it returns true. Okay, if whenever the if condition receives true here, so whenever the it is visible, whenever the nav is visible, what to do? We should hide it. If it is visible, hide. Else means not visible. Whenever if it is not visible, so when it is not visible, you need to show. So this is the business logic for toggle. What are the logic we have did? The same logic actually they are done in the core jQuery library. But instead of doing all this stuff, directly we are going for toggle. Okay, let's work out. Refresh. Let me change the pointer, then you can understand very clearly. Toggle. Whenever hover on toggle, change the pointer. Cursor as pointer. Okay, the cursor as pointer here. Don't forget to put the semicolon at the end of every rule. Okay, click. Now again click, hide, show, hide, show, hide. But we have done some stuff like our own code here. So instead of doing this one, I'll comment this entire code. How can I achieve it in shortcut? Very easy. Change the function name as toggle. The toggle also having the same type of logic. See here, show hide. And if you would like to get some effect, it's very easy to get an effect here. See here, a timing effect. These things are very simplified in jQuery. Again, no need to do some additional animation or transition by CSS when you're working on jQuery. See the timing effect. This is a timing effect here. So the timing I have given is 500 milliseconds. If you give the more time, it would take more much time to the time would also get increased. So the transition for display from top to bottom would also increase here. Slowly it appears. Slowly it disappears. Like to make little bit fast, reduce the time to 500 millisecond, which is a half second. Within a half second, you can see that another list. Again, another half second, you can hide it. Display, hide, display, hide. Now don't need to worry when you are working on desktop, just zoom out. Okay, and we should change it like here. Just a second. At the rate, need to write one more because now JavaScript is in the role. Whenever if it is playing, JavaScript is playing, it will do a lot of annoying with the CSS. That's why we need to take care about that one also. Yeah, default now. So when you zoom out, so what is this? So whenever minimum width is 550 means minimum 550 in the sense what? Greater than or equal to 550, isn't it? Then what to do for now? Display as block. See there, it appears. Zoom out. Say this is the desktop screen and this is the mobile screen. Click show, click hide, zoom out. Again we got an issue. Just a second, I'll check it. Okay, so I told you already the JavaScript will do a lot of annoying with the CSS here. So it is going to apply the style, that would be the problem. Let me remove that. So here I'll do one thing. I'll do my core logic only. Hide 500, 500. There is a method called remove attr that which will remove the attribute. If you can observe here, now ul class now style display. See who is writing this embedded style. The embedded style is jQuery is writing that embedded style there. Always the embedded styles will get the highest preference than normal styles. I mean, even when compared with the external or inlines, embedded would get the high priority. Because of that high priority, we couldn't able to display that. See, here the display block was striked off. Display none will be given the priority. What will I do is, Let it be the core logic. Go to the top. I'll make it as important. The display block was important. Still the embedded will get the preference. Important. Did you see there? Who get the priority now? Block. Because of the jQuery is doing some annoying things here. It is going to fight with the CSS. Because whenever you apply style with the jQuery actually loads a particular when hide means the display none, show means display block. It will directly write the style to the embedded part. Okay, we don't have any embedded style here for now, but at the runtime, jQuery will write the embedded style here. After the now, it write a style is equal to display something like that. That's why most of the developers would not prefer show and hide because of the issue with the CSS. Okay, like in these cases, they will not write the hide and show. They'll write the classes and they will add a class and they'll remove a class. So the active class will be having show display the display as a block, and inactive class will have the display as none. Okay, they'll just use that particular class. So instead of toggle, they'll use toggle class. Toggle class means that I add the class and immediately it removes the class. Okay, so that is the internal designing part of jQuery. So right now no need to bother about that because of we have the preferences. We can do the important preference here. Here I'm just making the display block as important part so that the importance will be given for this display block but not for the display none. I mean the see here hide. Okay, done. Hide, show, hide, show, hide, then zoom out. Very easy. See. Now no need to bother about the sizes. So where should I bother? When I change my screen, I need not to bother about the where how can I display my web page. So my menu items are getting down to the new line. So the user experience is going to be reduced. But now I can grab the user experience, right? So something interesting here. Whenever the device width changes, automatically some toggle appears. So it notifies the user to click on here. This is a toggle button. Load. So that we have the menu and hide. Then zoom out. You'll be getting the actual now. Clear about that? Did you understand this? Hello?
Yeah,
Uh, Shekhar, Veena?
yeah, అర్థమైందండి.
Okay. Vignesh? Hello?
సార్ చెప్పండి.